Namaste. I welcome you here to this India Summer Days in Karlsruhe. We are meeting through social media because this year it was difficult that everybody can come together. But we all love Ayurveda and the ancient traditions. So naturally, we keep on the program which we had every year. I would like to tell you a little bit about Ayurveda because it has a very great significance now. Why Ayurveda now? Or why it is important to look to Ayurveda? See, for many years, slowly, we were asked to reject the local, herbal, traditional or Ayurvedic or such medicines which were been allowed and very successfully giving results in the past. And the new system has come. It was nice. Every year they brought new medicines. Sometimes after some years they were withdrawing the medicines also. In spite of that, their sanctioning system we accepted. They were giving us different machines, and research was telling us that one can diagnose the disease, and even there was possibility to understand the brain or the condition of the brain, which is very complicated biological product in our life or in our body. And we were very happy. Everything as if would be given a solution by this modern system, and therefore earlier sometime it was happening that somebody is sick and somebody will get a decock or something and they were becoming okay. Maybe a disease was little longer and the family people or the person would pray. He has the trust that the cosmic energy, the nature around us would help and I will be healthy. And it was working. Not that they were not taking any medicine, but simple herbal medicines. The nature is great. The nature was giving us not only medicines and herbs, but also the food. Everything is given by nature. Even you must be knowing that the gold, diamonds, everything comes from the earth. And like the Mother Earth was taking care of us from all the sides. Now in between what happened is that we started neglecting the importance of nature, and we thought we can control the nature. But the nature doesn't want this. He is so big, and we want the help of nature. The nature doesn't want any help from mankind, human beings. And this we forgot. And slowly we were exploiting the nature, the earth, the plants and the trees and the cows and the animals so much that there was a disturbance. Also, we have lost the trust which was necessary in some object or some point or something which is not seen, which you cannot touch, you cannot see. We were giving different names like God or whatever. And it was working also to some limit. And here in the life, we were getting very good results. We had a trust in the God. Naturally, we had trust in our family members. We had trust in our children. The children had trust in the parents, in the teachers, and in the whole system. But slowly, we shifted the trust to the science and thought that now whatever the science tells us will help us to make the life beautiful. We did not realize that the nature is slowly getting excited, and then for last few years the nature got aggravated, and then the storms, floods, fire, forest fire and epidemics, things started coming. And ultimately, now a disease has come which is very difficult, in the sense till today it is not exactly traceable what the disease is, what are exactly the symptoms, how it transmits. One day we say it transmits through droplets, one day we say that through the air, and so on. We should keep distance, we kept, we should wear mask, we did. It should have been done, there is no doubt about it, but where is the solution? What is the medicine? And then the whole world started looking for some medicine, something which will help the mankind. And Ayurveda has so nice remedies. Also, the side effect of this disease was attack on the brain, and for the brain Ayurveda is the only solution. The medicines are there. And therefore, today is very important to understand this Ayurveda. Also what happened is that suddenly we lost 4 months of the entire world's population, man hours, working hours. How much wealth could have been produced in this time? Not only this wealth we lost, but we also lost the wealth by storms, by floods, heavy rains, forest, accidents. There is no limit to it. And now a time was almost in the vision that a big problem of the financial crisis we will have to face. I am not wishing all this. Whatever is happening, whatever is coming in the newspapers, whatever is going on around, I am just mentioning to say why, what happened that the people developed a tremendous fear and they do not know now what to do. And they realized that it is true that we should accept the modernization. It was necessary to use the escalator or a lift when your knees are paining, but that is not the life only. We should have our healthy knees, because it is not only that when you climb the stair you need the knees, but otherwise also they would pain, you would suffer if different types of gadgets, and slowly these gadgets were increasing and it disturbed the entire magnetic field of the earth, and also started working on our system of the magnetic or electronic circulation of the body, and we do not know what to do. So it was felt that now we should also again look back at the lifestyle, because the love which was there between a child and a mother has not changed for million years. The love between the families and the relationships, the relationship with the family, society and to the other members of the world, that relationship ideas have not changed, only we have been exploiting each other. To that extent, we became very cruel to our human beings, our neighbors and our friends and so on. So, it is necessary to have the lifestyle as per the ancient system, and simultaneously we should have this modern world to go by aeroplane, but to meet somebody and express our love, express our service. We can use all the gadgets, but not to take the phone whole day, that we develop spondylosis, we develop a problem in our brain. Why not to keep away at least at the sleep time, at least at the food time, and earlier time they were eating all together with a prayer, and then people would enjoy this food. The food was made at home, somebody made it by love, and the recipes were nice, the food was without any fertilizer and poisons inside, and people had a beautiful life. We should have maintained this and accept the modernization, but that we did not do, and now we understood that we need again have to back to the nature. We learn to love the nature, we learn to honor the nature, we love to, or we must honor the mankind, the soul, and have a relationship with the mankind keeps with mankind, and the man keeps with man, or a woman, man and woman, and so on. Not the dogs fight. This is not good for the human being. We have a bigger brain, and this is specially given to us to develop certain special facilities. And Ayurveda is not only a tablet and medicine or something, it is a lifestyle science. So, it is entire science about living. So, Ayu means life and Veda means the knowledge science. So, Ayurveda is the need of the time. We made metros, we made so crowded establishment where people were just living. It is not somewhere you are growing eggs and the chicken are kept. These are human beings. We need space. The space was entirely gone. You did not see the sun because the buildings were so tall that the shadow only will come down. This all we have to avoid, and Ayurveda exactly gives the guidance in all this. We should have a small village also surrounding in every locality, that when people want to relax, when they want some treatment, when they want to attend to the body, to keep young youth, to have a proper health, that we can enjoy everything, then we need some village like our this Atma Santulan village there in India we have, and it is a village where all over people come, stay 15 days, 1 month and enjoy. We need to understand that body is made out of food and the food is made out of the herbs, and the synthetic anything which we adopt is a problem, and therefore we need to understand again the way of cooking, the way of eating food and so on, and everything natural we have to at least bring for our body, bring for our home, and to build the home we can use big cranes, but to live inside we need the ancient style. Even what recently we did, and we felt need to start a life in balance movement, because again we must propagate that we should live in this style, we should bring prayers and all these things. Panchakarma, the cleaning is very important. How we can clean when there is so much crowd? There is a fight where the all garbage has to be disposed, and then you go to some place or put it in the sea, it is all not going to be tolerated by the nature. So, we must understand all this and make beautiful arrangement. The same way we must clean our body within. There are many creams and powders and everything outside. What about inside? So, Panchakarma Ayurveda has given beautiful systems of Panchakarma and body cleaning, tissue cleaning. Also we can, up to the arteries of the heart, we can reach by outside method of cleaning. If there are problems in the joints, we have beautiful treatments from outside, and we should try to adopt as far as possible unless there is a accident or emergency. Meditation and yoga is a way of life which is from Ayurveda. Mantra healing, pranic healing, and all such different methods where we attract the life force which is totally neglected and forgotten. Are you really aware that you are living means there is some energy and life force inside, or you have forgotten from where the life force comes? When did you charge your inner batteries? We need to charge our inner batteries, and it is very easy. You do not need some gadget or electricity or some connection. Anywhere you sit down, just close the eyes and be with the nature, be with yourself, you will get charged. So, these all methods we were doing practicals here. Those who were here last year in this India Summer Fest, they have seen we were showing yoga, we were showing massage and other practicals, Ayurvedic way of cooking, and all this is very important and necessary, and that has made people to understand that now Ayurveda and such systems which we have totally kept alive and thought that this is non-scientific is totally scientific, and for protecting or making the life beautiful and nice. You know, the other reason is pollution, and people are thinking of reducing cars. The population is there, and we have to use cars. Distance is there, we have to cross this distance. It is true that we should not have designed big metros. Instead of that, we should have made small villages, small towns, small cities. They are connected, interconnection should have been there, and then it would have been a very beautiful life. But somehow now we are in this soup. We have made skyscrapers and big buildings, and we need cars and so on. Then how to reduce the pollution? Ayurveda suggests that the only way to remove the pollution is to neutralize the poison of the air, and by this can only happen by having a smoke from some special herbal ingredients from the trees. So, we can burn the wood, we can burn leaves or something, and that smoke will remove the toxin from the air. We made some experiment and we found that yes, the pollution values, they go down when we make a small yajna, and that was bringing the smoke, herbal smoke therapy or holy smoke therapy all over the world. If you go in a temple, church, mosque, wherever there is a smoke is done in the morning, evening. Why we cannot make in the house? In Atma Santulan village, the day we heard about this epidemic, we immediately started making smoke here in every establishment, every house, and our village was very clean as it is. For last 38 years, the one who comes here says, my God, how you maintain this cleanliness here? So, cleanliness problem was not there. We have lake here, but that is also clean. Everything we keep very fantastic. Actually, people say they are just experiencing heaven. I don't take it very seriously because they have not seen the heaven. But anyway, this is heaven. And we make the smoke. Immediately what we should do? We restricted the food. That now we should see that we eat food which can be digested easily. And the most important was that some herbal medicine we worked out, I designed. Now it is under trial in the hospital also. Now we have this Amrut Decock and Ashwa Plus. And in India also we have San Amrut and Formula K2. These are all like tea or decoctions. And when we take this, absolutely all the activities for last 4 months of everybody, many means here we are some 150 people living, plus we have so many people working in the Ayurvedic pharmacy factories and like this. Nobody has any complaint. On the contrary, it worked. Those who had always coming some cold and cough and like this, breathing problems, or those who had asthma, they got clear. They said this has disappeared now. So, like this Ayurveda can help. What is an Ayurvedic pharmacy? Ayurvedic pharmacy is a big kitchen. What is it doing? We take any herb or any material from the nature, not any synthetic material, and purify it. Remove the toxins, remove the qualities which are not good for the body, and then it is a pure material. Then we know also Ayurveda has, I don't know the rishis and the ancestors have how designed this, but every material is defined properly, that how it works, what are its qualities, in which part of the body it works, how it will work externally, how it will work when you have consumed inside, and accordingly we make these medicines nicely. One of the thing is that those who want to remain healthy, their immunity should be nice, the strength should be nice. Now people say, give me immunity medicine. Immunity medicine, how much you will take? The main immunity should come from 3 things. One is food, one is exercise, yoga, and one is from peace of mind, your confidence, auto-suggestion that I am healthy, I believe very nice as per nature rule, and why I should fall sick, and I have energy. And we pray the sun, and sunlight is very nice because that also will give immunity, but only immunity. But some medicine can be taken which should increase immunity, but basically we should have strength, and that strength is really important. And day by day the whole world, the human being are losing their strength value, and in last 50 years we have lost about 20% of the value of our strength which was earlier there. So, the capacity of the human being to do any work, that strength and intensity has gone down. So, we should keep up this, and for that also we have to look which herbs will increase also immunity, which herbs will keep ourselves healthy. So, we do this Panchakarma, we call it, 5 things above the shoulder. Means in the night we put some ghee drops in the nose, in the ears some oil, or in the morning we do oil pulling. It is called sumukha. This is 1 teaspoon of oil, hold it for 10 minutes. We can do nasya, we can take sometimes steam, not a sauna, only the steam for the inner system. And we can take some nice oil for the brain, that the circulation and the cerebrospinal fluid works better. All such things, what is the problem to do? And the main thing now, that we eat in time, sleep in time, honor everybody, and send our good wishes, and always try to help somebody. To donate something, to help somebody is very important to fight against all the pandemics. And on the contrary, because we became very selfish, because we became arrogant to the nature, the pandemic has come and the wealth has disappeared. To get it back, to invite again our health and wealth, we need to change to our Ayurvedic lifestyle system, meditate and enjoy this life. Thank you.